Good morning. The morning is not that great, to be honest. Ugh. Nipper was ill yesterday, if you recall. Ill but temperature and throat. Whereas this morning, from 2 till 4 o'clock, throwing up. So me and the missus' sleep was shit. Let me know if you're a dad, if you've got that thing where like when your kids are shouting in the night because they're sick, you're just like, poof, go. Because that's how I am. So when you keep doing that, when it's like just using on and off, it's like, Dad, you're like, poof, go. So I got a banging headache this morning. Sat down out. So headache, shitty sleep, child sick, middle son saying he don't feel well, and it's pissing it down outside. So yeah, it's looking very much like a cosy day. So I'm going to read my book for a bit. I had breakfast. I might put some shelves up in one of the kids' rooms later, but I don't know yet. But yeah, today's looking like a write-off. I should be alright. I should manage to get some shit done. It just depends if the old start chucking their guts up. I don't know about you, like if you've got a family, but when we get a sick bug in this house, it doesn't tend to be polite and stay with one fucking person. It tends to go around the fucking family. So yeah, the best we've ever had it is where we all got sick in one weekend. It was a fucking mess, but from Friday to Monday, we're all sick and then it was done, fucking sorted. But then the worst we've had it is we've had a sick bug stay in the house for like 5 weeks, where each of us just had it a week each, like literally took it in turns. And I remember that one, by the end, my son that had it the first week then got it again in the final week. That was ridiculous. That writ off the start of our year last year. So I'm hoping that isn't the case. I will obviously keep you informed as to how the fuck it goes. Pshh. I actually painted this mug myself. Me and the wife quite like going pot painting. We've been quite a few times, but I always try and do something that I can actually use. I did once do a plane. I think that's the only thing I've done that I can't use, but I've done like bowls, and I've got another cup. I've got a bowl to pick up actually from the last time we went. Next time we go, I'll bring you along. Hello. So yeah, as I kind of said, today's been pretty much a write-off in terms of like doing anything productive. When I say a write-off, I've had my headache's still fucking sitting there. The wife's tired. The little one hasn't threw up yet today. I got him down from bed about an hour ago, and just my wife, him, and the middle son just chilling in the lounge. So he's obviously just like, he's writ off. He's managed to hold down some Calpol. So that's nice, just get his temperature down a bit. Yeah, poor thing. I've just been reading all morning. Just got into the next volume of my manga that I'm reading through. I'm on volume 16 and there's 20 volumes of it, which it's the Bakuman manga, which I'm really enjoying, to be fair. I've been reading novels for a year. I've read all like the Stormlight Archive. I read Mistborn, then I read through the Stormlight Archive. And after going through all them, I started building up a bunch of first volumes of manga. So I went through them, and then Bakuman was a surprising one because it's like a non-fantasy thing. It's, you know what I mean? It's not like special powers and shit. It's about this pair of manga. One's a writer, one's the animator, and it's about them two. And they start in school, and their dream is to become a manga artist. Sounds really simple, and I bought it on a bit of a whim, but really fucking enjoying it. So yeah. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump on Apex with my son, have a couple games with him, and then I'm probably going to carry on editing the vlog from yesterday because that needs to go up on Monday. But yeah, so I'll get you on the game with me and the son, and I'll put you some highlights from the playing. Yeah, man. So I had a couple of games with the son. It was nice actually. On this Apex Legends game, you get different legends and they have different like abilities and stuff. And he was on about some other ones because you do it in a trio in a team. And I ended up using like a support one, so I just basically backed him up. So if he got what you call knocked, which is like where you're dying, I could pull him back to a safe place and like he could heal up and then go out and carry on fighting. So it was cool. It was a bit stressful getting used to a new character on the game because the main one I use flies everywhere. So as soon as I use a character that can't fly, I'm like, oh, how do I get over this big rock? I've got to go around it. It's fucking daft. Anyway, I'm running over to the shop to get bread and mushrooms. So, task from the wife. She also needs more wool for the crochet doll she's making. She hasn't got enough wool to finish the hair on the doll. So I might be taking a trip up Hobbycraft. There's nowhere to park. What the fuck? Why is everyone at the shops? Okay, cool. Mission co-op complete. I suppose I might let you in on so we got a car. Well, we got this van, a new car earlier on in the year because we got the payout because we had a massive car crash. I've done a podcast about it ages ago. If you want to go find that, I might link it. But yeah, anyway, I've had this car. I've had a bunch of fucking problems with it, and it's been like smoking and shit. And it's finally gone back to the garage that we bought it from after like 6 fucking months. It's been a whole thing. And we've had other garages, so like the turbo, you can see smoke coming out of where the turbo is. It's covered in soot and everything. So they've had it, and they've been like, 2 other garages said you need a new turbo, right? So they've had it and went, oh, well, he reckons it's done 16 hours on the ramp. 16 hours on the ramp, I'm not bullshit. We've got an air tag in it. Basically, it says the car's been sat in the same place the last few days, but I know they're not that reliable. Either way, reckons he's had it all off, cleaned it, put it back on, and reckons it's fine now. So I'm like, I want a fucking emissions test on it, because here in the UK, if you're not watching it, you have to have an emissions test part of the MOT every year to say, like, you know, all the emissions are road legal. So I finally got him to agree to put an emissions test on it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get that emissions result, I'm going to get the car back, and then I'm going to take it to a garage we know and trust locally, get them to MOT it as well, and then compare. Because I used to be a mechanic, I used to be an MOT tester, and I know what you can do. Not that I did it. If you want to obviously do a 1pm emissions test, is you put the details in for that car, but then shove the probe up the arse of a car that you know has good emissions, and then there you go, you get a good fucking reading for the car you're testing. So I know they can do that, and I feel like they might. So yeah, they called me whilst I was playing with my son on Apex. So yeah, just thought I'd let you in on that. Anyway, I'm home. Let's get in the house. Gotta get the wife some bits out of the garage for dinner, because we've got another fridge in here. She wanted, I've already forgot, this is terrible, minced beef and potatoes. I can't remember what else she said. Mixed veg, that was the other thing. I just wanted to add here, how often do you get it when you're washing bedding with other clothes and you get like socks, underwear, t-shirts, whatever, and it's in the fucking like pillowcase or in the corners of the sheet or in the duvet cover, and you got to turn it all inside out and get them, or like you might fold it all up like this, and then when you come to put it on your baby, oh, there's that fucking sock. You know it's happened to you. So I think I mentioned it already, but the wife needs me to go to Hobbycraft because she's running low on this. She needs this for the hair for the doll that she's crocheting, and I gotta go because she's watching the kid and cooking dinner. So, well, I said I'll just go at fucking Hobbycraft. She's one of them, she doesn't really like to try and put me out the way. She's like, no, it's right, I'll just do 2 different colours. And I said, like, look, if you had the fucking wool, would you just do all that colours? That's what you want to do? She said, yes. I went, right then, I'll fucking go. So we're going to Hobbycraft to get some more of this. Shh. yeah, I don't mind little outings like this. It helps break the day up. And I didn't have much planned today other than trying to get yesterday, Friday, vlog edited, ready to upload Monday morning. Because it all feels, I'm really enjoying this, the daily vlog thing. Like, I feel like this is the answer I needed for my content journey. I feel like it's all led me to this. Like, I've got like just under 700 videos on my channel before doing daily vlogging, and I've gone through 6 channels over 10 years, like, and but this is the best I've ever felt, and it feels like it will just fit in with my lifestyle the best, so I'm doing it. If you need context as well, maybe, me and the wife have been together for 11 years, might be going on 12. I should really fucking ask her. Been married for half of that, because I think we've been together 5 years before we got married. And yes, we've got our 3 boys, and then I've got a stepdaughter as well. I don't think I'll manage to get her in an episode though, because she's a teenager, and it's obviously that thing of like, don't video me. So yeah. Naively, I thought, because it was later in the afternoon and the weather's crap, traffic wouldn't be that bad. I was wrong. That was nice and quick. I've been in there that many times with the wife. I knew straight where to go. Struggled for a minute matching the colour because it was on like the first rack, but I think I skimmed over that one. Yeah, because I'm an idiot. Right, get the fuck home, and I think I'm just going to be editing and then probably get back on Apex with my son before dinner. Yeah. Again, not a fat lot going on today, but this is my day. Do you ever feel like, as a dad, that your job, or even, well, parent, it could be a mum as well, that your job is like to go around putting out little fires? Because like I'm editing, but I always have the chat open on my phone with the wife, so I know what's going on inside the house. Because this room's in my garage. It's a soundproof room I built in my garage when I used to rap. Anyway, so yeah, she's getting overwhelmed with the kids. So, you know, I just had to run in, tell the eldest just to behave and keep his head down. Couldn't do much about the youngest one. It's because he's asking for food, but obviously he was throwing up last night, so it's like, oh, will he keep it down? And then my middle son's in the lounge as well with my youngest and the wife playing on the PlayStation, so it's all the noises and stuff. So I've just ran up and grabbed his headset and plugged that in. So yeah, you have your fucking headset on. Yeah, so it's just little things like that. You just kind of go along like as if you've got like a little imaginary hose, like psst, right, put that little fire out, psst, put that little fire out, so to make sure that none of them turn into like a big raging fucking inferno. Just my little hot take on parenting. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to carry on editing. Yes. And that's today pretty much done. I've spent most of the afternoon editing, to be fair. I did play some Apex with my son. Just had dinner. Lovely homemade cottage pie by the wife. I always say, like, reason number 2 I married the woman was because of how she feeds me. But mainly, I thought I'd end today's video in here, because I want to know what to do with my footage. Because you've got to imagine, this was just a normal... Well, my gym used to be here for a start. I had a big garden gym, and it's where I did all my first fitness vlogs and everything that you can find on the channel. So I had to dismantle all that. I built a whole dugout, I built a whole frame for this thing to go on. This got delivered and knocked up, but it just looked like a shed. You know what I mean? Just wood. Just wood. Yeah, just like standing in a shed. And I've turned it into this. And I've got... I want to say 80% of the journey on video, so I can either go through it and try and split it up into like episodes, or I can just do like one probably like hour-long video just from start to finish with the footage. I've filmed it the way I do everything else. It's very vlog styly, just time lapses of some of the longer bits, and then me talking about the progress and the struggles I have during along the way and whatnot. So yeah, I want your opinions on what to do with that footage. What you'd like to see. I mean, I don't really give a fuck. I'll do both. I could just make the hour-long one, put it up as that, but then also chop it into segments at the same time. You know what I mean? I've never been one for appeasing the YouTube gods. So if you want both, I'll fucking do both. Anywho, I shall see you tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog.